the middle class. The world cannot support 6 billion people. But you see, the plan behind sustainable development includes population control. It's a program for land use control, education control, and population control. The leaders of the sustainable movement say that the world's human population should not exceed 500 million people. That's a 93% reduction.
They're supposed to go when they're forced off the land. And the human settlement zones are planned to be tightly populated with very small apartments, which are happening all the time, where people are forced together and they're under constant 24/7 surveillance because they can be in that situation.
Been on a world speaking tour since the summer of 2016, and I have a checklist when I go into a country, a checklist of what I know is the global agenda meant to happen in every country. And I have this checklist of those things, and when I go into a country, I do the research in the week before I speak, and it's incredible how in country after country you tick off the same things, and among them has been the difficulty, the increasing difficulty in people, particularly the young, but as I say, getting older and older all the time, of people buying a home, and the move to smaller and smaller homes, even down to what they now
much of America, but how about 200 square feet? As population rockets, cities become more dense, a new kind of architecture is coming into vogue. And tonight, ABC's Akiko Fujita brings us a teeny tiny look inside the micro apartments of Tokyo.
They are sliced, diced, and squeezed.
This is the mayor of, as then was, Michael Bloomberg in New York, announcing the creation of 165,000 units in New York, and the living space in these units is between the two yellow lines, 30 feet by 10 feet. And this is what they plan in the Hunger Games Society human settlement zones, and it's happening everywhere.
Citizens as citizens spies. Those targeted will be unaware that they are being researched. A person's home can now be searched without the person being informed that a search was ever performed or of any surveillance devices that were implanted. Assuming your acquaintance list is 150 names long, you will now know 6 rats personally, more than the East German Stasi police. This is being implemented. Folks, this is not something that's coming in 20 years. They're setting up your friends, your neighbors now to report on you.
Our most important private property is our body. And of course, surveillance is a vital part. Surveillance, domestic surveillance and control is a vital part of this plan. It is a totalitarian plan. But then what do you have? You have a concentration camp of the future. This is exactly what it looks like. And you see, it's very much more subtle and much more sophisticated than it was when the Nazis were doing it. You are not going to get thrown on a train car. You will just have your roads out in the rural areas pulverized and turned to gravel. You'll have your family well monitored. You will have your energy restricted. You will have your school service cut, your sheriff's service cut. You will find that you are not able to get your goods to market, and then you have to move into the city, and then you will move into this high-density development that is subsidized with our property tax dollars. And pretty soon